crazy how the smallest difference can make the biggest impact. I'm talking about how 2 inches can change your life. It's all about 2 inches. Small. What does 2 inches really matter to you? All right, ladies, it's crazy. I was thinking today about how interesting our society is and what we value amongst each other, what seems attractive to someone else, right? And I'm speaking strictly from your sense because I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of what you find attractive and what you don't find attractive, right? So I'm looking around, anywhere I go and see the way people just react to one another, the way people treat one another. And it all depends on different physical attributes that you may have, right? Ladies, you know those attributes, right? It's crazy how the smallest difference can make the biggest impact. You know what I mean? Small, just small. It's an incremental difference that can change the life of one man to another. And it'll really affect the rest of his life, the way he's being looked at, the way he's being treated. And I blame y'all. I mean, hear me out. And I really want to keep this as an open conversation. This is going to be an open conversation episode. So stay tuned. Lock in with me, okay? You already know where we at. We've been here already. Got a couple videos out already. This is Date Theory. We talk about all types of dating theories, ideas, your ideas. I'm trying to get you to better understand the mind of a man in this dating world, but also get you to analyze yourself. That way you can be best prepared to enter this dating world and achieve exactly what you want. But let's not stray off topic. Let's go back to the small issue at hand. And what I mean by small, you haven't picked up already. I'm talking about 2 inches. I'm talking about the difference that 2 inches can mean from one man to the next. I'm talking about how 2 inches can change your life. Yes, baby, 2 inches can change your life. 2 inches can change the way that you are being viewed. 2 inches can make you a stud. It's all about 2 inches. Small, incremental difference that really determines a good portion of your life. And you would think something so minuscule wouldn't hold so much impact. But it does, right? You know what I'm talking about. Ladies, I'm talking about height. Height. Yes, get your mind out the gutters. Not fully, but 2 inches, right? 2 inches can really make a difference. Now stick with me right here. This is what I was getting around today. This is my view. Now, I'm 5'10", right? Like 5'10", flat. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, if I was 6 feet, how different my life could look. How certain things I could qualify for. I mean, even certain women I would qualify for, right? Because, I know there's a bunch of you who require a certain height for the man that they want. And I only know this because of online dating. Because in online dating, you set preferences. You put things in your bio that says you need to be at least this tall. Now, some of you ladies, you have a reason for wanting that, right? Some of you ladies are blessed with long legs. And you're about 5'10", 5'11" yourself. So, of course, understandably, you want a man who's at least 6 foot, 6'2", whatever. You can wear some heels. You can still look up. You can feel safe. Got it. By the way, tall guys don't make you safe, because tall guys can still get smacked. But I understand. I think I'm talking more to you short ladies. You 5'2", 5'1", under 5'3" ladies that want a man who's like 6'3", 6'4" as your minimum requirement. And I see it all the time and it perplexes me. But the way you look at men who are taller, it's completely different. They don't have to have a lot going for themselves. They don't even have to be that attractive. A man who is a good 6 in the face, but 6 in height, he can do well in life, which is crazy because the shorter you are, the more attractive you have to be. Now, a man who's 6 foot, he can do a lot of things, right? He can play a sport professionally, possibly. I'm not saying someone under can't, but if you're thinking about basketball, it's not too many guards under 6 feet really killing it out there. But also, I'm talking about the bevy of ladies, the buffet that comes to you, the ladies who look at you and say, that man right there, 6 feet, possibly doesn't have a job. Maybe he's a tall postman, but him, I like, because it's his height. It's attractive. I see him. Ladies, guess what? That tall man, all the ladies see him. Here's an equation for you, so that way you understand. The taller the man, the higher the problems. Just FYI. Now, on the same flip side, right, with those 2 inches that I'm talking about, me being 5'10", if I was 5'8", my life would also look a lot different. There's women that I wouldn't qualify for right now because me being at my height, I hit the bare minimum requirement for a woman who's like 5'6", when they're like, oh yeah, you gotta at least be 5'10" and up. Or even taller women who like are 5'9", and they're like, you know what, I'll at least take a guy who's 5'10". But being 5'8", that world's a little bit different. Being 5'8", my man, you better have some extra jokes in your pocket. I'm telling you, you gotta be a little bit more funny. Why do you think Kevin Hart's so damn funny? Short, small, but he understands. He's like, you know what? I'm small, so now I have to make you laugh more. Ha! Give you more of those, right? More attractive that way. Any guy who's smaller, ladies, you've seen it. It's compensation in some form. Either if they're like really small but hella jacked, so they look kind of smaller. So you know what? I have to compensate. I have to go in the gym. I have to go a little bit harder to get your attention. A little bit more of these, right? To get your attention. But man, 5'8". I don't even want that life. I don't want that. I don't want that going to the office and then the doctor's like, let me measure you. And they just stop right there. But you arch your back up a little bit more. You say, hold on, wait. I got more in me, right? I got more inches in me. You don't. 5'8" sucks. It can. Not for everybody. Some women are like, you know what? Height isn't that big of a deal because I'm small anyways. And those women, blessed, love you. Baby, you're great. You know? Because you understand it's not about the height per se. Like, it's all about what you prioritize in that height. You're saying, oh my God, I want a man who's tall because I want to feel protected. Again, tall guys can get slapped easily. But maybe you want a tall man because you're a tall woman. I get it. Want to put those heels on, sexy time. You don't want to be putting those heels on looking down like, hey baby, are you ready? No, you want to look up. You want to feel like, oh, he can throw me around. He's tall. I can climb him. Climb. I get it. Ladies, let me ask you. What's height really worth to you? Is it worth you passing up on that guy who's 2 inches shorter than you want, knowing that he's still 6 inches taller than you? Is it really worth it? because you want the whole world to know it was a tall man, a 6-foot man, you know, Adonis, probably not, but at least 6-foot man, but 6 in the face. Are you willing to compromise certain things for height? And if you are, what are those things you're willing to compromise? I'm curious. Put it in the comments. I'd love to know. Being 6 foot would be cool. Shoot, I could be a model, you know? I qualify at that point. I might have hit the draft. Probably not. But being 5'8", I wouldn't want that either. I don't even know if I want to wish that on my worst enemy because of the way y'all look at us at that height. But ladies, men who are taller aren't going to necessarily want to work on other areas of themselves to be as attractive, because it's like, hey, I'm getting attention anyways. But it's the guys who are a little bit under what you'd want that are definitely more well-rounded. So just a little food for thought, ladies. Look at that man who's about an inch or two shorter than you want, but has so many inches to give you in love. So that is just my thought today. I had to get out there, and I wanted to leave you with the last question of, what does 2 inches really matter to you? And if it does, leave a comment and let me know, because I'd love to know if it actually matters at all. Again, if you love these conversations, remember, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's only a small effort. Thank you so much for tuning back in with me. It's Touche, back with another episode of Date Theory. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.